welcome to Geekology. I'm David.
I'm Sven.
And tonight, we're doing some sort of reaction thing. He tried to explain it to me, but I heard Transformers, and I went, isn't that educating Dave? And he went, no, we're not educating Dave. You're doing a reaction to a trailer for something. And I'm like, so I'm doing a reaction to a trailer for a franchise that I don't watch. Yes. I switched off, there were words, so do you want to introduce what it is we're actually doing the thing for?
What we're doing is David's reaction to, and this has been requested.
Oh, is this my reaction? It's not your reaction as well?
It's mine as well.
Oh, it's a joint reaction.
I mean, I've already seen it.
Why are we doing reaction trailers? Seriously, reaction trailers? There's a channel dedicated to that stuff.
Someone asked.
Okay, right.
One of our subscribers asked.
One of our subscribers who... Was it one of our subscribers who asks us quite a few things on a regular basis?
No.
Oh,
Someone
okay.
else.
All right. Okay. I just thought it might be somebody trying to wind me up. Okay, so I'm going to watch a Transformers trailer. Hang on, before we start.
Yeah.
I know it's reactions, but you've got to tell me a little bit about it before we start.
Okay.
The trailer. Is it a game or a TV show?
TV show. Kind of. It's on the web.
It's a net-based TV show. Is it official?
Yeah.
This is fan-made. This is official. Right. Okay.
Because it's aimed at it's Transformers Combiner Wars.
Combiner Wars.
Which is part of the Generations thread of Transformers.
I know what they are.
So it's aimed at the teens to adults.
Right.
Hence it not being a TV show. It's actually going to be put through YouTube from Machima.
Right. Okay.
Who are the people who did the Mortal Kombat web show?
That no longer bell.
But
right.
this is the this is CG.
Okay.
CG animation. They've done some motion comics as a sort of like prelude to it.
Right.
Which everybody assumed was going to be the art form, and clearly isn't from this trailer, as you will see. Combiner Wars is the first part of a 3-segment trilogy, which continues with Titan Returns, which is the a toy line that's just hitting the shelves in the UK now.
Now do you see why I switched off? Right, just there. That's the bit.
But as you can imagine, Combiner Wars is basically surrounds.
Okay, I remember. I remember the Combiner toys. I know what the Combiner toys are.
Do you remember?
Oh, me and you did.
Devastator.
And I remember the god awful Bay film. I mean, that wonderful, fantastic Bay film with that.
So-called Devastator.
Oh, Jesus, that was terrible.
Okay,
so
we're dialing back to the Special Teams era here. So you've got the Stunticons who make Menasor, the Combaticons who make Bruticus, the Aerial Bots who make Superion, and the Protectobots who form.
Why did I only think there was 2 or 3 of these? I didn't think there was that many.
Then they moved on to things.
Of course it was Hasbro. Yeah. Here's an idea. We've got 5 robots that build one big robot. Oh, we can sell 5. Hang on. So we can sell this one great robot. Fantastic. How many different colours of plastic do we have? 5.
No, they didn't even do that.
Let's do 5. We'll do.
They did that in Combiner Wars. They didn't do that originally. There was quite a lot of different moulds and stuff. I mean, they moved on from the Aerial Bots to like the Technobots, and then you had like combining other stuff and Pretenders that combined, which were the monster cons.
I have a technical question for you. Right. Are our viewers going to be watching the trailer at the same time I watch the trailer? Because aren't there going to be copyright issues or something with that?
I'll try and do something with it, but there is a link to the trailer there, so you can watch the.
So if I count this down, they can press play on the trailer at the same time.
No, what I'll do is I'll try and put it in the corner as well. But we'll only show the bits where you're reacting in a weird or wonderful way.
It's a trailer. How am I supposed to react?
Don't know. Let's find out.
Okay. I hope this is whatever it is.
This is an experiment.
You wanted to say.
Okay. Ready?
The Transformers have returned to Cybertron.
CG's nice.
Leader's Ray.
It almost looks animated.
Cell shading, I think.
It's nice. Oh, the lens around the eyes is good.
But there's more.
Ooh, okay. Explosions were nice. Is that Cybertron?
Yeah. Sound effects sound familiar.
Yeah. Ooh. Not very often you see female Transformers. I'm sorry for people doing it. Okay, explain something to me, because it's been a while. They're on Cybertron.
Yeah.
That combiner quite clearly was made up of a couple of cars and a truck.
4 cars and a truck, yeah.
They looked very human.
Maybe they just haven't reformatted since they got back.
Okay, alright, yeah. They holidayed on Earth. Who knew?
Windblade looks distinctly non-human.
Okay. Who's the female Autobot?
That's, I'm glad you've noticed she's an Autobot, but that's Windblade. She was, if I remember correctly, and please, I'm sure I'll be corrected tomorrow if I'm wrong.
Tear them apart.
I think she was one of the first fan-created characters, because I think, like Victorion, she was basically created as a set of surveys a little while ago to create a new character. Oh. Yeah, Victorion.
They did surveys about new characters.
Yeah, where you selected parts and stuff like that, and character traits and all this to create a character. They seem to be doing it on a semi-regular basis. They did this thing where...
I wasn't trying to shut you up, I was trying.
They did this thing where, I think they did Windblade, then they did they did a poll to work out who the next Titan would be after Fortress Maximus.
Right.
And it was Triptychon who won that. So whether we'll get a Triptychon toy or not is another question, because that's going to need some severe new tooling. Because the Fortress Maximus toy they're just about to release or have released is in fact Metroplex.
So what you're actually saying is the people who do the new Transformers are massive tools. I'm just going from what you're saying.
One of the more recent ways they did is that they did a combiner who is made up of 5 female Autobots, and I assume they're Autobots, that form a combiner called Victorion. So you've got that, but Windblade, who was actually...
I had a pair of pants called that.
Why am I not surprised? Windblade is a combiner hunter.
What the hell's a combiner hunter?
Someone who hunts combiners!
Why would there be combiner hunters?
Because if the combiners are out of control, they have a tendency to grow when they combine as well. They don't just combine and be the size that they were with the things put together. They actually get bigger.
Oh. How on earth does some combining of alter physics?
Ask Megatron.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, okay, alright, yeah, fine.
Mass shifting.
Go with it.
Potentially.
Okay, so bigger one's bigger thing, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, basically they seem to be huge compared with their component parts once they're combined, so...
Yeah, it's like me on a Saturday night. Okay.
Anyway,
right.
Go back to that, shall we? Yeah.
I thought they'd have done that glorious.
What you are doing here will just start another war. There may be only one who can help us now. Transformers, Combiner Wars.
Okay, here's the deal. I will not watch that on August the 2nd. However, after I've seen Suicide Squad and I'm in a good happy place, we can watch that together and I will actually watch it.
Okay.
How long is the episode going to be?
No idea, because it's a series.
Well, I'll watch the pilot.
Okay. I'm not sure. I think it might be being delivered as the whole thing in one go.
I'll watch the pilot.
Okay. Because they're going to have to do Titan Returns pretty rapidly because the toys are already out for the follow-up.
Okay. Well, the trailer was good. I liked the CG. I really liked the fact that the CG made it look animated for most of it, except for anything involving the lens flare.
It kind of had the
one
feel
weird
of
choice.
Transformers Devastation, didn't it?
How the hell would I know? What the... It's Devastation.
It's the last game that came out.
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, okay. I played that actually. Yeah, I did. I finished that one, I think. Yeah. One thing in that entire video that I didn't ask you about that made no sense to me. Prime obviously was energizing up the axe. Mm-hmm. It looked solid in yellow. Why didn't they do it as an energy axe? It is an energy axe, isn't it? So why did it look solid in that? That made no sense. They did the eyes and they did that gorgeous blade. Mm. that looked very much like a samurai sword blade going through, and then that was a weird choice.
Okay.
I think that'd be the only thing. Also, when I asked you whether they were on Earth or whether that was Cybertron, was the original shot of the planet was obviously Cybertron. I had no issue with that. Fine, all good. But when they were fighting, they looked like a NASA shuttle being destroyed, and actually didn't. It just looked like a generic American thruster assembly for a Class 4 onwards being destroyed. And also, what looked very much like the chimney from a nuclear power station.
There were nuclear power stations on Cybertron.
Yeah, were in the animated film, but do they still use that? Yeah, is that archetype still kicking around?
Why? I mean, this is the thing. Cybertron got shut down, so it didn't really move on. There was no development. At least in the animated version of G1, basically Cybertron went into a coma.
No sneakily educating Dave. It was a simple question. A simple answer will suffice for us. Okay, so my reaction. Yeah, it looks right. I'll watch it. The first one. I know you. Oh, there's this really great bit. That bit wasn't in there. Oh, no. You don't get to see this really great bit until halfway through the frigging season. That was not funny. I spent hours in that goddamn video room watching Beast Wars. All to hear him go, yes, I like you, Mr. Pussycat.
That was in the pilot.
Oh, it wasn't that common then. What was the other one?
I don't know, was it the rubber duck?
Yeah.
That might be season 2.
It was like this. I know that I'd had enough by the end of
This is going to be the most humiliating defeat of my career. Yes.
Right, well, I'm sorry I paused it halfway through. That kind of cheated, but my brain wouldn't have remembered. I hope that was the reaction video you wanted. I'm not sure why his reactions, yeah, I totally get why you'd want to see those. Great. Mine, I will save you the trouble of requesting any further reaction trailers for Transformer things from myself. It's always going to be, So superimpose that video footage over anything you hold. Right.
Whereas my reaction to that is, one, I quite like the voice cast, considering it's none of the normal people who do Transformers.
Yeah.
Even Prime is...
Female lead's voice was fantastic, yeah.
Prime is played by John Bailey, who's epic voice guy.
I know who he is.
Yeah.
He rocks.
So that's quite cool from Honest Trailers. And he can do a very good impression of Peter Cullen, apparently. Which we already knew, to be fair, from the Transformers stuff.
Honest Trailers did Pokemon Go this week.
So funny. It's like nice game trailers.
Honest Game Trailers. Oops.
Oh well.
Same voice guy, isn't it?
Yeah.
No,
I think so.
Punch.
They've just done the Bourne stuff as well. So
That
needs to be watched.
That was good.
Let me just try and think what else there was.
I haven't seen the new Bourne.
Starscream was in it. Megatron was in it. Optimus was in it. They all look G1-ish, which they need to go with Combining Wars, because Combining Wars is very much rooted in G1. It's IDW based as well.
Woohoo!
Which means it's going to be a hell of a lot darker than I potentially would like. But let's see how it turns out.
Trust me. Yeah, because I realised that Dark Horse never really reached over into your universe. It could get dark.
Yeah. I mean, as long as we don't see like characters like Prowl acting like vicious.
Okay, let's reel the geek back in. I hope that was the video you guys wanted. For everybody else, I apologise. It's Transformers. Thank you very much for watching. You can rip me a new one in the comments down below. People normally do. You can subscribe to us here on YouTube. You can follow us on both Facebook and Twitter. And of course, there is the official Geekology website. Thank you for watching and good night.
Bye.
Can't use that.
I can't use that.
Can't use that.
Can't use that. Wow. I can use the bit where I'm saying I can't use that, so everybody's going to question what he said.
It was good.
Really wasn't.